It's an emotional thing. And I never imagined that my topic and theme would be money.
Mm,
Never. I thought it would be body, sexuality,
mm,
sensuality, food, intimacy, death, and grief.
mm.
That's what I thought, those are my topics in my 20s. And when my school loan came due
Right.
at the end of my 20s, that's when I realized, well, at first I thought I was the only one. I
Yeah.
really thought I'm the only one who did not receive this money education. I'm the only one who doesn't have a relationship to money. I'm the only one. I think we all have a moment of that. And then I started looking around and realizing no matter what economic background people came from, no matter what lineage, ethnicity, and on, that most of us did not receive an education, or we had parts and pieces of a relationship to money, but we were missing things. So the accountant folks who go and get their traditional accounting degree or MBA, or they learn parts of it,
Yeah.
but there's never a discussion around what are your emotions around money, and what's your money story, and what's your money psychology. None of that, right? And
Right.
then I have so many people that come from more of a creative background that are just terrified of the numbers, or terrified to even track their numbers or look at their numbers, or there's just, I realized it was such a missing piece in my own education. I started looking around, such a missing piece with my friends from all different backgrounds. And that we all had strengths around money. We all had challenges around money. Most of us had some level of money shame,
Mm,
that hadn't been named or not acknowledged. And I just realized it was one of those moments where I was like, either I'm going to go running away and travel the world and be a nomad.
mm,
Like that's an option. That's a fine idea, and it's an idea, and or I'm going to face this head on and learn everything I can about money from the ground on up, and learn about bookkeeping and learn about bookkeeping systems. And I surprised myself and fell in love with all of that, because I just somehow had equated, if I'm not good at math, I can't be good at money, or if I'm not good at math, I'm not going to be good at a bookkeeping system. Or I had, we do all these things. We tell stories,
yeah.
we make, our beliefs are formed. And so I just learned everything that I could, and then started creating a methodology which I called financial therapy, or
Mhm.
my husband did. I need to always give my husband credit. He made, he's been around like from day one. We
Mm.
came together, and within a few months, it was like I birthed with him by my side
So good.
methodology. And I was told to give a talk about money and bookkeeping and consciousness. And I went out into the woods and I said, what am I supposed to bring back to my community? Like, what are the concepts? What's the framework? What am I supposed to bring back to help people to have a healthy, conscious, savvy, healthy relationship to money? And I got some information. I got these 3 phases
Uh-huh.
that are in the book: money healing, money practices, and money maps. And 16 years ago, they were financial therapy, values-based bookkeeping, and life vision planning. And they happened because I ran home from that hike in the woods, and I was living in a 350 square foot cabin with my husband.
Ah,
No joke, tiny little cabin in California. And we got out big white paper, and he helped me map out the 3 phases and map out the beginning methodology,
wow.
that I then went on to teach for years. And so the larger message or mission has always been, again, I thought I'd be working on these other topics,
Mhm.
right? And now money's the doorway, or money's the lens into um, daily living, into awareness,
Mm.
into having a conscious relationship to life.
Mm.
Um, and that I could have used any of these other topics, but money became the one that was such a missing piece for me, that I started applying all the tools and practices that I had learned as a somatic therapist, and I brought them all into how to have a healthy, conscious relationship to money,
Mm.
and have been side by side. I've been working these tools and practices from day one. I have to be walking my talk. Me and my husband have money dates We used to fight. We used to fight. Now everything that's in the book is something that me and my husband have been doing for 16 years together, experimenting, trying out, and then doing with the community. And then the community will say, oh, we're stuck on this is after a year of doing the work in the small groups. People started saying, I can't go to sleep at night. I'm still feeling ashamed about this mess that happened years ago. Or when I got married, I signed a prenuptial contract that I didn't really read. I just signed it. And now I'm a different person. Now I never would have signed that, or I would have negotiated different things, and I know my value differently. And all these things started coming up from the past. And that was the moment when I realized there's no forgiveness. I haven't included forgiveness for ourselves, for others, for God. So the entire methodology has been created by what was missing for me, what I needed, looking around, evaluating, adding in a technique, practice, seeing how it went, and then the community and students telling me what was missing or what worked or what they needed more of. And that's how it's been, that's how it's evolved and matured over the last 16 years.